Well, hello, here we are, back down the beach. Absolutely typical. We've had a week, maybe more than a week, of absolutely lovely weather, hardly any wind, no rain. Today's been not bad, and tonight I come down. It's the first time I've managed to get out for a while with work, days off that I've got, the school strikes, so I've had the boys. And I come down here and it's absolutely blowing a gale. It wasn't supposed to be this windy when I checked the windy app earlier, but yeah, it's proper giving it some. I don't know if you saw with just the tips there how much movement they've got, but yeah, I'm not even bothered putting my rig shark tip lights on tonight. Waste of time, too windy. So yeah, it's going to be a potluck night tonight, I think. Now I've got here and it's so bad, but I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to give it a go. It's just about 9:30. I've been in the water about 20 minutes. I had a little catastrophe with my first cast from a pulley pennel. The swivel that goes through the pulley bead pulled off when I cast out. So yeah, obviously a faulty bead, that one. So I've had to retie another one. That's out now. So yeah, hopefully we'll catch something, but we'll see how it goes. But for the time being, I'm going to give it another 20 minutes. I'll bring them in, see what the bait situation's like. I've got a 2-hook flapper with a section of beads on each hook length with ragworm. The pulley's got a bit of squid on it at the moment. I've got some mackerel as well, and see how it goes. But for now, I'm going to have a cup of tea. I hope for the best. Yeah, so while I'm waiting for my tea to come, I don't know if I said, it's about 9:30 now. High tide is at about 11:30, and I'm going to stay, hopefully, depending on the wind, until about 2, maybe 3 in the morning. So I'm going to do about 2 hours, 2.5 up the high, and 2 to 3, maybe a little bit more down, depending on how it fishes, if I catch anything at all, and how bad the wind's going to get. I mean, it might drop later, hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, that's it for now. Hopefully my water's ready and I'll make my tea. Oh, I just pulled my rods in. Hopefully you can hear alright without those winds going past. I'm hiding behind the cedar fence, which is just here. So to try and break the wind a little bit. But yeah, I pulled my rods in. The ragworm, there was no ragworm on it. The squid, there was no squid on it. I just had a hook full of bait elastic. So I've got that ragworm back out. And the squid one, I put a bit of mackerel on it this time. I've just come round just to show you roughly what I do, what I've got on it. So this one, I've got a bit of mackerel, slowly done, and I've just tipped it with a squid's head. So yeah, I'm going to be chucking that one out. So that tripping over my tripod. Yeah, I'm going to chuck that one out now. And but at the moment I've had no bites. I couldn't see him even if I did get any with the wind. Oh, the wind's blowing so much my hat's coming off. I'm just come back behind here because I don't think you could hear me up there. But yeah, I'm going to chuck that one out. I'm going to give it another 15 minutes this time. I gave it about 30-35 minutes the first time. There's no bait left. I'm going to give this 15 minutes, bring it in and see what the condition of the bait is after that. And hopefully we'll get some bites soon. It's very similar to when last time I came, when it was absolutely chucking down. And I didn't catch anything until after high tide. So it could be a slow couple of hours, but hopefully it'll pick up when the tide turns and goes on the way out. But let's get this rod out. I'm just going to move my rods up, and yes, little whiting. So first fish, that was on the rag. Saved the blank. Hopefully I'll get a bit more than the old traditional whiting, but a fish is a fish. And in these conditions, and how the wind is tonight, I'm just going to put this guy back. I'm going to need to move my rods up. He's gone back. If I'm not careful, I'm going to get wet feet. If I get anything else or anything changes, I'll come back to you. But for now, I've got to shift my gear. Right, well, it's getting horrendous out here. I've had to come between some beach huts just to try and get out of the wind. And my stuff at the moment, I'm just literally... See my rods. You can see my rods and stuff over there. The waves are doubled in size, the wind's got even worse. It's a nightmare. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stay. My tripod's gone over 3 times, and I've got a bag for life full of shingle on it, hanging on it, to try and keep it on. It's not even high tide yet. So I'm going to give it another half an hour, 40 minutes, see what happens with this wind. If nothing changes, then I think it's time to pack up and call it a loss. I've caught one whiting, so at the end of the day I've had a fish, and I think it might be worth just keeping my bait and try again in a few days and see what happens. So this looks like it could be a bit of a short and quite lull video really. But on the good news is tomorrow I have got 2 of these head torches arriving, which I'm going to do a giveaway with. So I'm going to do a subscriber giveaway for them in the next few weeks. So keep an eye out for them if you want to have a chance to grab hold of one of these lights. They're really cool. I've got 2 of them coming. They should be arriving tomorrow. So if you haven't already, get in your subscribes in with this video, and so you're done, ready for when the giveaway comes. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet. I'll wait for them to arrive, make sure they're all okay. You know what it's like when you get stuff through the post, any damages and things. I'll make sure they're all sound, and then I'll do a video and give them away. So yeah, so we got that coming up, and then hopefully in a few days another fishing video. But if nothing happens and the wind don't change anything, I'll meet you back in the car at the end and sum up. But at the moment I better keep an eye on my stuff, because otherwise it's going to disappear into the sea. Right, that's it. That was quite bad. And walking back to the car, a couple of bays up, it was almost coming right over the wall. So yeah, I think I'll just leave it. I'm just trying to think, is there anywhere else, still early, is there anywhere else I could go where I would be protected from the wind? But with the way the wind is blowing, the direction, the way it is blowing off the sea, and the way this coastline is, I don't think there's anywhere I can go where I'd be sheltered. If it was coming from, it's coming from this side, coming this way. If it was coming from this way, I could drive up to the old end of Felixstowe and you'll be sheltered by the cliffs. But because it's coming from this way, I can't think of anywhere I could even move to try and get out the wind. So I'm going home. So thanks for joining me. Sorry it was a bit of a washout, or blowout. But yeah, please subscribe, get ready for the giveaway in a couple of weeks, and hopefully in a day or two the wind will drop and I'll get back out there. And because there's quite a lot of rays and stuff coming out along here, and a few little smoothies have been showing themselves as well, and a couple of nice bass. So yeah, hopefully I will get out. Well, today we're Wednesday night today, maybe Friday night if the wind's better. But anyway, hope to see you again. Thanks for watching. I'm going home and getting something to eat. Bye.